Morning, guys. What's going on? This is Darryl Addison at Torpedopot.com. Darryl Addison at Torpedopot.com, where we make self-growing planters that grows your food with no human intervention. We picked a total of 53 eggplants from our planters. 53 eggplants total. And we decided to go back, and every time they grow, we come back and we clear them off. These that are behind me are self-growing planters. They grow your food with no human intervention. So what they do is that they grow eggplants, they grow cucumbers, they grow anything that you could imagine inside of these planters. And guess what? While you're home and it's hot and you're not going out in your garden because it's terribly hot outside, and you got to turn the ground over, you got to buy all these fertilizers, we don't have to do any of that. All we did was stuck seedlings inside of these planters right here. We bought 40 seedlings for $13, put them in, and already we've got about, 53 eggplants. In addition, we've also been able to raise from one planter now, this is just one planter, a total of 42 cucumbers. In other words, I've been growing so much food that I have not been going out and collecting it at all. I'm going to take this food and give it away this morning so somebody, they can see how nutritious their food is. When you see these plants start turning yellows because they've been sitting on the vine too long, that means I've been neglecting them. I've got so much in abundance. Because why? Because my torpedo pot grows my food for me. I don't need to grow it anymore. I don't have to labor hard outside in the ground doing all that work to get an abundant amount of food. And you know the funny thing about it? We've already got 42 cucumbers. We've already got 53 eggplants. And trust me, there's a lot more. So we might be able to do, I think over about 100 eggplants in these planters back here. There are 5 planters, and we'll probably do about 100 eggplants. There's one planter, and the one planter did already 42 cucumbers. I don't have to worry about food because Torpedo Pot takes care of that problem for me. I don't have to worry about going hungry. Oregano, chard, parsley, tomatoes, and the planters behind me, we've been able to grow hundreds of tomatoes in these planters. And guess what? They're perfect. When I'm hungry, all I do is come outside and get a tomato. One planter can grow as much as 100 big boy tomatoes. We did as much as 1,000 cherry tomatoes in one planter. These are 25-inch planters. 20-inch planters are the same way. Go to the website, get your planters, let your food grow for you. I don't have to go outside and do all this work. I don't have to be with the bugs. I don't have to do anything else. The planters take advantage of the environmental conditions and they grow your food like you've never seen before. That's why I don't have a problem with my food in the morning time. I'm about to go to work, and so of these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Now I could let these grow, but I decided not to. 19, 20, let's say about 21 of these cucumbers. And these cuties are delicious. My recommendations to you are let Torpedo Pot grow your food for you. Stop trying to grow your food with all these fertilizers, creating all these wild environments. Torpedo Pot has coined it correctly. We are in our planters able to create a sustainable biotic environment where that your food can grow for itself. Let me ask you a question. Have you grown any of your kids? No. Growing is part of their genetic inheritance. You don't have any control over their growth, right? You may have fostered and developed that growth, but you don't have any control over their growth. The same thing with plants. Nobody can grow a plant. Nobody knows the genetic intelligence to grow these plants. Even though we alter seeds, all of your seeds and plants try to go back to the original foundation of their growth and their development. Nobody can grow your food, but Torpedo Pot allows your food to grow itself. It develops that biotic environment where the fungus and the bacteria and all of the living organisms go to work, and the dead organic materials are utilized over and over again to break itself down, and it's purely sustainable. Remember now, the world is completely sustainable. What I mean by sustainable, all the living organisms, all the living beings, all of the non-organic materials are simply just rotated over and over and over again. And that's what Torpedo Pot does. It allows that to take place in that planter so you don't have to go out and do all of that work. It creates a condition so that your plants can grow that you don't no longer responsible. Try Torpedopot. And from the results that you see here, and the tomatoes and everything that you see all over the place, you can grow food like you've never seen before. Give yourself a chance. A lot of you have not been able, when you think about touching the ground or growing, you're thinking about maintenance. I have to go out and take care of my plants. I have to water my plants. Not with Torpedopot. You don't have to water your plants at all. It's a self-growing system. It waters your plants for you. You no longer have to come out and say, oh, she's in the hot weather, and start watering your plants to get them to go. No, not any longer. Torpedopot grows your food. It monitors your food. It takes care of your food. It waters your food. It ensures that the environment is sustainable for all of your plants. And one of our planters, we have as much as 70 pepper plants. And they will generate close to 300 peppers this year from one planter, because we know what we're doing. And we want you to experience the growth that we have in Torpedopot. That's why you don't see anything dying in this Torpedopot. You don't see anything dying in our Torpedopots. Why? Because it grows all by itself. It doesn't need your attention. Darryl Addison, Torpedopot.com, Darryl Addison, Torpedopot.com, where we grow nutritious food, unlike others who go to nutrition stores to get vitamins and pills. Where do vitamins and pills come from? The non-synthetic ones come from plants. They extract it from plants, put it in the pill, you take it. Learn to get all the bioactivity in your plants. Learn to get fruit and food that allows you to have the nutrients so that you can develop your bodily functions. Weightlifting, I don't care if you're walking, I don't care if you're older, you need some of the support you need from the bowel movements. Food does that. Good organic food does that. Fertilizers do not. Darryl Addison, Torpedopot.com. I wanted to do this video this morning to let you guys know what's going on. These plants you see behind me will continually grow. I don't have a problem with them not growing. They will continually grow, and they do it throughout the year. My tomatoes, they will constantly grow. The deer come and they eat the tomatoes down, and some of the vines can go out as much as 20 feet. But no, I have enough food to last me and the environment around me for a very long time. God bless you guys, and I'll talk to you later. Darryl Addison, Torpedopot.com, where we grow your food for you with no human intervention. And it's hard for you to digest that, but I need you to take the time to listen to what we have to offer. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.